In now for the Reds, Will Benson. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So now it's Corey Seager, and fouled off. And the righty deals. Sliced hard but foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the air, left field, down the line. Reaching down, makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's 1-0. Here's Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Out towards left center. Verdugo makes the grab. 2 down. And now it's Gavin Lux. To the right side. Albies fires over to first. That ends the frame. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. That one fouled off. Ramirez. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Michael Harris II. Fraley really on his horse for it. And it's caught for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Nope, foul ball.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Slings to first, and that is the inning. New inning getting started, and here is Tyler Stevenson. Lopez back to work. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. In the air, right field, Acuna. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Cody Bellinger. On the ground. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Matt McLean. Up the middle, Albies on the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Back here at Truist Park, home of the Braves since 2017. These fans didn't experience a home postseason game a year ago, but the Braves did qualify as a wild card team before getting swept by the Padres.
Yeah, that was a tough series for Atlanta. They played a doubleheader for seeding purposes the day after the regular season was scheduled to finish.
Fraley calls it in, 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Sends it across to first. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, T.J. Friedl. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. Liner, and this could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Seager stands in now. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach to go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And that is out of play. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. 1 run across. Harris fires it in quickly. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Gavin Lux, grounded out his first time. That one is absolutely belted, and that should be extra bases. In comes the runner from third, and it's 4-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harris has a beat on it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Ozzie Albies update. That's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect. You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Strike 2.
0-2.
And it stays fair. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1. Throw to first, and he gets back safely.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
McLean over to Seager.
Got him.
Relay to first, double play. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Grounded out his first time.
Junior.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
No ball, 2 strikes.
Friedel makes the play, and that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta as we go to the top of the 4th. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Cody Bellinger. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And Acuna able to make the grab. 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Next for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley doubled his first time up. Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off left side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris under it. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Friedel. And makes the grab. And there's one away. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. And the batter now, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1. Late with the swing there.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Seager throws to first. They don't come much closer than that. Back at Truist Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. In the air to left center. Harris makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog. And Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball,
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball, still 0-2. In the air, left field, Fairchild sizing this one up, and there are 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they add on. It's 5-1. So 2 away with nobody on. Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off. Lux, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta. C.J. Abrams. Abbott back to work. Benson takes it in for the out. And there's 1 away. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Albies.
Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And it one-hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity.
That's a hit. Ozzie flying around third. He'll score easily. Relay throw to second. Safe at second.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-3.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it.
It's in and out of his glove, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves.
Harris.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Fought off foul. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Good job. All set for the top of the 6th. And here is Tyler Stevenson. To third. Boots it. Still able to fire over. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contacts.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Well, we go bottom 6. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 1 away. Here's Matt Olson. 0 for 2 in this one. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And 1 and 2.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
The Braves down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. Two up, 2 down. So here's Riley now. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Here's C.J. Abrams now.
Number 5, shortstop C.J. Abrams.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Oh, nice stop at first. one finds its way through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Second baseman,
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Albies.
0-1's the count.
Seager. They take the force out, and that's the inning. Top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Reds digging into their numbers have to be.
This ball is hammered deep center field, way back there, on its way out of here. That one felt good. It's 6-3. So digging in, Jake Fraley. Hit in the air out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. Will Benson, the next to hit.
30, Will Benson.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Popped up. Abrams hauls it in for the out. 2 away now. Now it's Corey Seager. Check swing, called strike. 2 outs, bases empty. Swung on, belted. Harris ranges back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Back here in Atlanta, here's the left fielder, Stuart Fairchild. Benson on the move. And there's 1 down. Here's Sean Murphy. Swinging a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Seager throws to first in time.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they're chipping away. It's 6-4. Base is empty with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris II. He swings and fouls one off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Going back. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball. Lopez fires.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Started after it. Appeal to third. No swing. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Harris has a beat on it. 1 away. Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. So a lefty out of the pen. and Bummer. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 7, Spencer Steer.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Steer tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Out towards right center field. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Tyler Stevenson. Bummer deals. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 60.
The first one to Ozuna is fouled off to the right. Win measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. Little chopper rolls foul. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings and chases a low one there. On to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Riley stands in now. Looks at that one inside. Benson has this one sized up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. All set to start the 9th in this one. Bellinger up to hit.
First baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Bummer back to work. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup. Again, really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
This one could be trouble. Bellinger around second on his way to third. Throw comes in. Runner stop. Second and third. Nobody out.
Waste no time there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now, TJ Friedl. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. Here's the throw, and he's in there as a run scores.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
And that one fouled off. Espinal on third. Friedel on at first with nobody out. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Inside, almost got him. Ripped on a line. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and it's 8-4.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one lifted in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. In now for the Reds, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. First and second, 2 down. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Friedel around third. 1 run is in, and they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right. To second, but way too late, safe there. And now Spencer Steer. They say it went.
0-1.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Two on, 2 outs. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to the lead. It's 12-4. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. This one in the air center field. Harris makes the grab, and that's the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Going, gone. He shoots one out to right. It's 12-5. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Espinal. On to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Now the left fielder, Stuart Fairchild. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jared Kellner. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of...
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds take this one in a blowout. Abbott with his...